Hello guys, welcome back to an all-new episode of Tuesday Talks this week with Destiney Davis. Now, I don't know about everyone else, but much like this pandemic, this week has just been filled with lots of uncertainty and so many issues happening throughout the country. So I just want to take this second episode of Tuesday Talks and just dedicate it to Breonna Taylor and the countless others who have lost their lives due to racial injustice in this country. Following that, we'll have a short discussion just talking about mental health options and safe spaces that are available for students of color and Black students both on and off campus. Now, I'm not going to sit here and retell Breonna's story to you, as I know it's an extremely sensitive subject to be talking about right now. But I do believe it's imperative that we know that Breonna Taylor's life was taken prematurely and in a terribly traumatic manner. Although her life was taken just a state away from ours here in Indiana, her murder has hurt many hearts throughout the country. Breonna's story, and many others, have just been a constant reminder of the horrors that we face as Black people in America. So let's just take a moment of stillness and reflection for the Black lives that have been taken from this earth in the past few years. Now, I'll take the rest of the time I have with you all today to just highlight a couple of the resources that students should be able to take advantage of, whether they're struggling with an issue regarding racial injustice and trauma, or they just need someone to talk to during these chaotic times. So first, I would recommend that all students of color, domestic and international, follow the Multicultural Student Services social media pages. The Multicultural Student Services pages is just one of the services that the CDI offers to students. So on their pages, you'll find when the CDI is open to students, when their safe space is open for conversations, and even mentorship programs. The CDI is dedicated to helping students navigate these chaotic and just stressful times. If you're a student seeking therapy, the DePauw Counseling Services actually has a dedicated section on their webpage for resources on how to cope with racial trauma and just injustice in general. All you have to do is Google DePauw Counseling Services. Click the first link and it will take you to the homepage where you can schedule virtual, in-person, or group appointments. Thank you to all of those who have stuck around for this Black Lives Matter edition of Tuesday Talks this week. Although I know these are incredibly hard conversations to have, these are the things we must talk about and acknowledge in order to create a more inclusive society. And if you're a DePauw student, please take advantage of the resources I talked about a little bit earlier in this video. I will for sure link all of those in the comments for better access. And as always, Tigers, just take a little bit of extra time for yourself this week to incorporate a little more self-care. We're all living through uncertain times, so we should all be taking a little extra time for ourselves. As always, Tigers, Black Lives Matter. I'm Destiney Davis. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Tuesday Talks.